Distributive property and combining like terms. Distributive property and combining like terms. Before we start, I have to explain the multiplication property of -1. This one says that whenever I have a minus outside a parenthesis, like in this case, I must change the signs of whatever is inside. In this case, the opposite of a positive A, it's a minus A. The opposite of a negative B is positive B. So the thing is that you have to understand that whatever is inside the parenthesis changes of sign. Let's start with the first problem. If I have minus 2y minus 3x, so the opposite of 2y minus 2y, the opposite of a negative 3x, it's a positive 3x. Whenever you see a minus outside the parentheses, change the signs of the terms that are inside the parentheses. Let's see, example number 2. We have a 12 parentheses 3 minus 1 over 6 t, and we're going to be multiplying using the distributive property. 12 times 3, 36. And when we get to multiply 12 times 1/6, we have to put a 1 underneath the 12 so that we can multiply and say 12 times 1, 12. 1 times 6, 6t. I have to simplify this fraction, which gives us 2t. And that's my final answer. Problem number 3 says 2/5 parentheses 5k plus 35. Okay, and then a minus 8 outside the parentheses. So in order to multiply these two, I have to put a 1 underneath. So we put a 1 and a 1 underneath. What we are actually saying when we are multiplying these two is this. We're saying 2/5 times 5k, and we're also saying 2/5 times 35. And because we're saying this, we say into 5 and into 5, because since both are this whole number and the fraction is multiplying, I can be able to reduce. I will have an answer of 2 times k, 2k. 1 times 1, 1. And in here, 2/5 into 5 and into 5. This becomes 7. So I multiply 2 times 7, 14. 5 times 1, 1 times 1, 1. So, can you see that we got here 2k and 14, and 2k is for this part and 14 is for this one? What we did was this. Let me put the problem once again. what we did was to say into 5 and into 5, 1K. Into 5 and into 5, 7. Then I proceed to multiply these two and these two. My answer will be 2K plus 14 minus 8. Now, combining like terms will be for these two. So we write 2K plus 6. And that is my final answer. Problem number 4. We have 1/2 2n minus 4 minus 2n. In order to simplify these, we will have to put a 1 underneath and a 1 underneath for each one. Then we start saying into 2 and into 2. Since these two are divisible by 2, I can do it. So I will say into 2 and into 2, 1n. Into 2 and into 2, minus 2. So now it is time to multiply 1 times n, 1n. 1 times minus 2, minus 2. And since 1 times 1 is 1 and 1 times 1 is 1, so we only put the other number down. Okay, in this case, I'm going to subtract a positive and a negative, and that will give us minus n minus 2. That's my final answer. Problem number 5. Problem number 5 says minus 3x minus 8 minus 9x plus 17. So we are going to use the multiplication property of minus 1 here. Since I have a minus outside, I will say minus 3x and positive 8 because we changed the signs of both. Now, we are going to add similars. So in this case, add or subtract similars. Minus 3 and minus 9 minus 12x plus 8 and plus 17, it's plus 25 or positive 25. And that is my final answer.